All right, You Don't Love Me by the Allman Brothers, live at the Fillmore East. That's your main rhythm parts. So first we got to learn that. So we slide into the 7th fret of the A. We have the 5 and the D, going back to that, into the 7th. And think of it as after the 3rd beat. 1, 2, 3. If you're counting it like that. So 1, 2, 3. 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. Little slight bend on the G string 5. And then we'll start again. But this time we have that lower ending. 7, 5, 7, 6 on the A, 5 on the A, 8, 5 on the E. So all together we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's a main riff of the tune, so let's play that together nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Two more times. And then we'll go. We'll finish with a 7, 5, 7. And we're back to the riff. Okay, so this is a D7. You could either go like 5, 4, 5, or you could go ahead and take these 5s all the way down the bottom 3. Get a D7, 9 chord there. So we got. Da-da-da-boom. So we have a bass note and then the chord, and then we start going. So it's like 2 ups and then a down and then 2 ups, and it's kind of a series like that. Okay, so it's down, up, down, up, down, up. Only 1 up at the end of that, and then. So we just have a big A note up here before we start the riff. And again, da-da-da. And sometimes they alternate that little riff there into something else. We can keep it the same if we want, you know. And sometimes they'll hit this octave of the A there. Just to mix it up. And then 5, 6, 7. Kind of hit some staccato kind of hits on this E7 sharp 9, 7, 6, 7, 8. You can hit that big E if you want to because it's an E. So 5, 6, 7. You're going to hit that D7 or D9, however you want to do it. So let's take a review of what we had so far. We got 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. Verse. Okay, we're going to get into Duane Allman's epic guitar solo at this point. Okay, so we start out with 3 notes at the end of a measure. Kind of a pickup phrase there. 5 on the 2nd string, 5 on the 1st and back. Then we're going to bend that 8 on the 2nd string twice. We're going to come down, pull off to the 5, 7, 5 in the G, 7 on D. Bend that little 8 a little bit. So we're going to have... And after you bend that 8, you rake up and get to the 7 of the G string. Then you hit that little 8 again and bend it and go to the 5. So it's... Okay, then you're going to slide from 8 to 10 on the 2nd string. You're going to have 8, 10, and bend 10 on the 1st string. So we got... After you bend that 10, you hit 2 10s. You kind of bend the 10, a little kind of a bend on that 8 to the 10 over here. So. Okay, we slide down on that 10, we get into a new phrase in the major pentatonic. So we go into this 11 with the middle finger on the G string. We got that 10 on the B string, go back and forth a little bit. As soon as we go back to that 11, we're taking this 12 on the 2nd string up and down to the 10, back to the 12, 11 to 10. So in this scale, these notes are always like the ones on those frets. So if you have an 11, don't get confused that it's somewhere else. You know, it's always like that 11 in a scale like this. This is a major pentatonic scale. Okay, we're going to hit that 10 a couple times. So let's take a look again. We got... So we hit that twice. Bump, bump. And we're going to have a big bend on this 12. Kind of a regular bend to the 10. Down to the 11. We bend that again to the 10. Immediately we slide into that same note but on a different string. So middle finger, 14th fret in the G. And then we have a 13 and 15, and then we bend. Hold that a little bit. So let's go back just a little. We got... Okay, then we're going to have a chordal thing where we have the 15 with the pinky down here. We're going to go... We've got that bend coming down, and then the 13 and the 15 are together as a chord. So it's like... So we have little riffs that we can do like 15s, 13 and 15. We can go to that lower 14. So we got... See how it makes chords? Da, da, dee, da, doo, da. And it ends with a bend up, and then a bend up and come down. So it's... Okay, and then we're going to have a 17, 17, 2nd string to 1st string. Pull off, 20 to 17 to that 17 on the 2nd. 2 bends on the 20. Take that 17 down. Okay, so let's go back what we just had. Da 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 da. We got 9 on the G, 8. Moving up to the next measure. So we got 10, 8, 3 times pull offs. To that 9 on the G. Little 8s. Quick triplet here. Da-da-dum. 10, 8 to 9. So let's go back. We got... So that's a quick phrase, and then 8, 9, 7, 5 goes down there. So And then we get, so we get 7, 5, 7, 5 in the second, slight bend, down to the 7, pull off over there, so. And then we get into a thing where we're like kind of bending this 5th fret. And it's kind of sometimes seems like a pull off, but it's like down, it ends with a, and then we got to do some bends. Kind of that unison bend thing, 7 and 5. Kind of go to that 7 real quick, and then we're very near the final phrases of this. Okay, so you got to listen to it, check out the tab, it'll be helpful, but okay, so it's something like that. You got to count how many times, and then you get into the bend thing. Now we're going to end with, okay, so this is a quick one. We got 7, 5 to 7 started on the G string, and then on the B string we got 8, 5 to 5, and then on the E string 8, 5 to 5, and then 5, 5, 5. And you can kind of hit that 5 again. It ends with a 5, 8, 10, 12, a little bend on that 8 to 10. So we got. Okay, so let's look at everything so far. We got. Now we get into this new part we got. So we're gonna go dee-da-doo-da-dee-da-doo-da. So it kind of jumps up the scale as it goes there. So we got. Go to the 5 in that one, so it was. And then you jump up to the G. And then you jump to the B. 5, 5. 7, 5 pull off. Go up to that 14 with the middle finger. 13, 14. Bend the 15, get the little 15 beneath it. 2 more bends, and that's as far as we're going into this solo. Okay? So let's look at the last parts again. We got. Okay? That's all, folks. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.